October 1620, a sailing ship named Mayflower dropped anchor off the shore of a land which is now known as the United States of America. Aboard the ship, there were 102 men and women who were mostly radical religious people who had come to the New World seeking the right to practice their faith. It was freezing cold at the moment of their arrival, so most of them decided to remain on the ship, waiting for warmer weather for eventually setting up a community on the land. Unfortunately, in the meantime, many of them died from the cold, outbreak of contagious disease, and also of scurvy. And only half of the people who had come on the Mayflower survived to see the spring. When it finally came, they went ashore and built themselves cabins and established a new village. However, the sick and weak pilgrims lacked the necessary skills to grow vegetables, hunt, and fish in the new land. And with the food they could produce, it was clear that they wouldn't be able to make it through the next winter. Luckily, when it seemed to be the end, help came. They were saved not by the American cavalry, but by the Indians. Yeah, when everything seemed to be lost, for their own astonishment, they received the visit of Squanto, a native of the land, an Indian, originally from the Patuxet tribe. As weird as it may have seemed mainly to them themselves, Squanto could speak English. But how? So far away from their homeland, England. Well, the fact was that Squanto had once been kidnapped by a British captain who had sold him as a slave, which gave him the opportunity to learn English during the time he had spent in captivity. Eventually, Squanto managed to run away and return to his tribe by getting a ride on an exploratory expedition ship. With the help of Squanto working as an interpreter, the Wampanoag and the Patuxet Indians then taught the colonists how to grow vegetables, corn, and everything they needed to survive in that strange land. Now knowing the right thing to do, our heroes succeeded in getting the essential products for their survival, and after their first harvest of corn in November 1621, they organized a feast and invited the Wampanoag and the Patuxet Indians to celebrate with them to say thank you for their valuable and crucial help. And that celebration is considered the first Thanksgiving ever.
Happy Thanksgiving.